there's a Walmart. There's a place you can accessorize your pets. A school, a tree, a couple of churches, and no matter how hard anybody searches, that's about as thrilling as this dumbass village gets. It's the lamest place in the world, but it just got a little bit better. So don't disappear. It's the lamest place in the world, but I'm pretty sure it's not as lame as it was before. Now that you're here. 40 miles to the nearest river, 60 miles to the airport. Plan our escape, that's where we're gonna have to be. It's a shame, it's a terrible pity you got dragged away from New York City. It's major suck for you, but it's amazing luck for me. It's the lamest place in the world, but it just got a little bit better. I'm happy to say it's the lamest place in the world. Complete, exotic, intellectual, neurotic. You would never have a shot except you found the perfect guide. I don't really know you. I can hardly wait to show you. Every faking freak, every fooling clown, the Chippewa settled this stupid town. Laugh and laugh, they won't keep me down with you by my side. And it just got a little bit better. Amazing but true. It's the lamest place in the world. Has lots of flaws, but maybe it'll be fine because it brought me Sometimes you are given everything, and it means nothing. My parents gave me all the lessons, all the support, everything I needed to succeed as a classically trained musician, but somehow I was left feeling empty. I slowly realized what I was doing had nothing to do with me, but everything to do with them. I spent most of my life doing things for others, trying to figure out what other people wanted me to do. I was always guessing at what might make my parents happy, my friends happy. I never asked myself what would make me happy. I was so worried about people not liking me and thinking I was selfish, but being selfless can leave a person feeling less, empty, and without an identity. So I finally got tired of it all and I quit. Quit everything, quit the symphony, quit the social pressure, quit worrying about what my parents thought of me, and found out who my real friends were, who could appreciate me for me, not for what I can do or do for them. And you know what I realized after I thought a little bit about myself? I realized I wanted to be a rock star. I know, it's crazy, but it's something I can get excited about. It's something that makes me feel alive. And even if I fail, at least I tried. And at least I was happy. How many people can say they're happy with a failure than a success? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed. And every fair from fair sometimes declines by chance, or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou oust, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growst. So long as men can breathe and eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. On my own, pretending he's beside me, all alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me, and when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me in the rain. The pavement shines like silver, all the lights are misty in the river. Darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world will go on turning. The trees are buried everywhere. The streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life, I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. The world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own. I know they say you can't go home again. I just had to come back one last time. Ma'am, I know you don't know me from Adam, but these handprints on the front steps are mine. Up those stairs in that little back bedroom is where I did my homework and I learned to play guitar. And I bet you didn't know that So, what many of you guys do not know is that I have gotten very involved in my spirituality and crystals and all of that jazz. So, I thought that it would only be appropriate to read my tarot cards and demonstrate my change throughout these years. My first card that I pulled was my past, and it looks like this, and it's reversed. And it is the Eight of Cups, and it says, time to turn off the faucet and take a long, hard look at yourself. It isn't easy to examine our feelings of disappointment, of simply not having attained enough, but clinging to the past isn't serving you either. You'll know when it's the right time to take action. And I think this card applies to me because I was very clinged up on the past. I don't like to speak about my past, and I think that I am a completely different person than I was in 9th grade, or even 10th grade, or even 11th grade. So now let's move on to the present, which is right now. And I pulled the Strength card, and it was also reversed. And this card made me super, super happy because it says this card is a reminder to draw on the strength you may forget you have. Even house cats can roar. Everyone gets tired, but strength always comes roaring back. And I think that this applies to me, especially right now, because I feel so strong. I feel like I've grown so much. I feel very independent, which I love. My next card is my future. And here's what it looks like. This card is upright, and it's called the Nine of Wands. It says, you are safe. You have a nice sturdy wall of protection around you. That said, it's a time for courage, persistence, and great strength. You're close to having everything you want, but remain on the lookout. And I think that this persists to me going off to college, leaving my family, leaving my friends, and hoping for the best. And this really gives me a positive outlook for the future. And yes, my tarot cards are cat, because what else would they be?
Okay. You live in my dream state. Relocate my fantasy. I stay in reality. You live in my dream state. Anytime I count sheep, that's the only time we make up. You exist behind my eyelids. No, I don't wanna wake up. 2020 vision. Cupid hit me with precision. I wonder if you look both ways when you cross my mind. I said I'm sick of chasing. You're the one that's always running through my daydream. I can only see your face when I close my eyes.
Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war. I don't know if I'ma see you again. Can I get a kiss? Can I? And can you make it last forever? Can you? I said I'm about to go to war. About to. And I don't know if I'ma see you again.
I said, okay, my infatuation translating to another form of what you call it. Oh yeah, I ain't met you, I've been looking, stopped the waiting for, I stopped the chasing like an alcoholic. You don't understand me, what the fuck do you mean? It's the